Evening, everybody. Welcome to Super Savers, and I'm Debbie Moore. I'm very excited to be here. We have loads of fun I can't even speak. I was going to say, it's been a long day, and I'm just needing to speak, and I've just been told that my mic is really loud. I don't know what to do about it. What do you want me to do with it? Apparently it's okay. Should we start again? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super Saver Monday show. I'm Debbie Moore, and I'm really excited to be here. Technical issues just there, but I'm here. I can see there's already a few of you already on here. We have got over at Craft and Chat and over at Debbie Moore Designs, and also some of you on YouTube. So thank you for joining me tonight. It is a bit dark and foggy. I can see that Anne's put it's really foggy here in Barnsley, south of Yorkshire. Anyone driving, be careful. Very true. But when I was driving to work today, do you know what? I've never seen it so foggy. It was unbelievable. At the moment it's fine, but we'll see what happens by the time we leave tonight. Let's have a look to see who's on. I have got Carol, I've got Anne, I've got Jenny, I've got Victoria, I've got Tina says hi from both of us, hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit better, I'll be honest with you, but not 100%. But this is what happens when you have problems with back pains, and they don't go away straight away. So I've got to take it easy for the next week or two and try not to lift. And I have to own up, I'm one of these people that even though I say I need help, if it's too slow I end up doing it myself, and I have to learn to be patient, and I have to learn to delegate. Are you one of those people? I bet you are. And I will say without discrimination that most women are. I'm laughing because I know exactly what I am. I'll say to Dave, right, I'm not going to lift anything, and then I don't know, there's a box or something of samples that I need to move, and I'll lift it. So yes, thank you for that, Tina. Hopefully I'll get some rest over the next week, and I won't lift, and it should be better very soon. I've got Amanda saying hi. I've got Iris. I've also got Aileen, Marian. Vanessa says, cold rainy day in Texas, great craft day. Of course, every day is a great craft day. Oh my goodness, that's so true, Vanessa. Belinda says hi. I've got Chris and saying hi, Debbie and Deb and everybody watching. I've got Karen, I've got Deborah, I've got Liz, I have got Cara Jane, hi, and thank you for all the loves that I can see that are coming through. I do need them today. I had some bad news. I found out 2 people that I knew had passed away suddenly as well. So, you know, always, you know, I send out prayers and well wishes to anybody that's going through such a time, and I hope I can cheer you up a little bit. I have some fun in store, so make sure you get a piece of paper and a pencil, maybe some scissors, because we're going to do some shaped cards as well. Deborah says, sorry I've missed last week's show. You know you can watch it on catch up. It is not a problem. I've got Beverly saying hi. I've got Margaret. I've got Sue. Thank you, Jenny, for the hugs. I really do need them. Wendy says, hello, everybody. Looking forward to tonight's show. I have had an enjoyable afternoon making a birthday card using the Art Deco ladies. Oh, that sounds nice. I'm very jealous. I'd love to just have a play day. Actually, I'm going to have a play day weekend. Well, I'm going to do Saturday and Sunday. I am actually at Dawn Bibby's, and we're having a craft weekend, and also Bella's going to be there, so we're taking turns as well. I have got Anne Bushell saying hi. I have got Nicola saying hello, Debbie and Dave. I've got Wendy. I've got Anne saying hope all my crafty friends are well and warm tonight. Anna, I like that, well and warm. At the moment I am warm. I've got Pearl saying hi. Wendy says, nice to talk to you today. Yes, Wendy. We were discussing the weekend. And if anybody's waiting for information, don't panic. That'll all be going off tomorrow with everybody. Jackie says, hope you are not so much pain this evening. It is going to be 6 weeks really, so just be gentle with yourself. Yes, Jackie. I'm actually going to be starting some physio because it's got really worse. So, but you know what? I forget that I shouldn't lift, and it's my own fault. You know, my grandfather used to say, Debbie, you're like a bull in a china shop, and I am exactly that, everybody. I'll just rush in and do things thinking I'm okay, and then suffer the consequences the next day or later on, and I think, oh, that really hurts, and I think, what have I lifted? And then my husband goes, you lifted the sample box yesterday, and things like that. So thank you for that. I have got, Amanda says, I've had a play day crafting this afternoon, making 3D Christmas star decorations with lights inside. Amanda, that sounds lovely. I've got Janet joined us from North Carolina. Hi, Janet. There's loads of you. Thank you for joining me. I've got Barbara, I've got Lorraine, I've got Carol, Julie, I've got Holly saying morning all. I've got Angie, I've got Abby says, hey, was lovely to meet you at the NEC. Currently sat making Christmas cards with my sister using some of the downloads from you. Abby, well, that's very good of you. Don't forget to keep an eye out for all the downloads and make sure you read your newsletters or check out Facebook for all the information. Nicholas says, my magazine arrived today. Can't wait to get crafting with it. Oh, that's brilliant. Cara Jane, you bless you, put yours, you're still waiting. Well, they've all been sent out. I can see that Pearl's received hers today as well. You know what it's like? It's like a lot of it, I would say the majority, I would say 90% of it all went out last week. And you're just waiting for Mr. Postman to hurry up and put it through the door. So it'll be with you very, very soon, everybody. I have got Andrew saying, hi, Debbie, Dave, and everybody. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, thank you for that. I can see loads of love coming through, and thank you for all the hugs. Which reminds me, the like and share for tonight. So, I was talking to Dave about what I want to cook at Christmas, and normally I actually make chili jam because it's one of Dave's favourite. But I was talking to him and I said I'd like to have a go at different jams. So here's the question for you. It's totally off the wall. Have you ever made a jam? And if so, what jam? And if you haven't made jam, what's your favourite jam? I know it sounds silly, but I love jam. And I put jam on nearly everything, really. So I'm thinking about having a go at making a jam as well as a chili jam to go with the cold meats at Christmas. But I wanted to see what everybody came up with. So like and share this page. And tell me if you've had a go at making one, and if you haven't, what's your favourite jam? And then I might have a go at doing that, but I'm definitely going to have a go this Christmas. I can see more and more people have got the magazine. Thank you, everybody, for your lovely comments. Holly says, my friend Guru says to tell you are beautiful. Oh, bless you, Holly. Tell him thank you. Oh, and look, Dave's brought me a cup of tea. Cheers, everybody. It's going to be really warm. It is warm. Let's put that to one side. So now I'm very warm because we're in the studio. Now remember, if anybody has any questions or queries, just please let me know. Tonight's show is all about you guys, okay? It's Super Saver Monday with personal impressions, and I've got some amazing deals. I can see over on YouTube, I've got Stacey saying, hi everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I'm ready for some crafting with Dow Debbie. This is my first time catching Debbie live for a while, so I really can't wait to see what's in store with us. Well, Stacey, make sure you get yourself a piece of paper. I've got some requests. So I have got 2 shaped cards. I've got about 3 demos to do tonight's show. We'll see how we get on with everything. Where are we? I have liked this live and shared it to my group. Let's get crafting with Stacey. If you're not already a member, please feel free to add yourself. Oh, thank you. Jill says, hi, I hope you feel better soon. And Jill says, I haven't made jam, but my favourite is pineapple. Jules, I don't think I've ever had pineapple jam. I need to look into that. My goodness, I can see loads of messages coming through. Wow. Where are we? Chris says, I love blackcurrant jam. In fact, I love blackcurrant anything. And Liz has put raspberry rhubarb jam. I haven't tried that one either. So, and Aileen says she makes marmalade. She makes her own. Oh, this is the thing. I really want to have a go. Fiona says, here for the first time in ages. Well, thank you for joining me tonight, Fiona. And she says her favourite is raspberry jam. And Victoria's put, never made jam, but my favourite is strawberry. Well, at the moment, Victoria, I'm potentially going to make strawberry. Unless you guys come up with a nicer idea and I might make something else. Belinda's done the same. She said, never made jam, but I like strawberry jam. Has to have them in it. Oh, you have to have strawberries in it. Yes, definitely. And Marion says, I made plum and apple jam. It's very nice. Ooh. I can see loads of people putting different ones. Anne says, I've made marmalade and plum jam. Well, it looks like the strawberry's the winner because Janet says she hasn't made jam, but she loves strawberry. Oh, and Wendy's put, I have made my Christmas mincemeat for mince pies. Oh, that sounds complicated, Wendy. I'm not there yet. Okay, I need to just start small. Okay, and I know, after 25 years of marriage, you would think I would actually have more time, but I haven't. But I've set myself a target to have a go at making a different jam than normal. Where are we? So I've got Nicola likes raspberry jam and also loves chutney. Oh, that's a good idea. By the moment, it's going to be I'm making chili jam, but I'm also making a jam of some kind. Cara Jane likes blackberry. Abby says I've never made my own jam, but I would love a good strawberry jam. Strawberry might be the one that's winning. Where are we? I have got Anna says I grew up in the countryside and we used to go out and pick brambles to make our own jam. Do you know what? My nana used to do that, and I vaguely remember her making jam, but I honestly can't remember what it tasted like. I've got Mary just joined us. I have got Jane also. Margaret says I'm not a jam person. That is totally fine, Margaret. Where are we? I have got, Jane says lemon curd. Yes, my grandfather used to love lemon curd actually. God, there's so much different choices. And Mandy's put quince jelly and brambly jelly. I don't like bits and jam. Well, I have to say I've never had quince jelly. That must be a new one. Nicola, yes, you've asked if we get more information on the workshop. Yes, don't you worry about it. All that information will be with you tomorrow. For anybody who's waiting for information, it'll have the agenda, it'll have the location, it'll ask you loads of different questions, and then it'll have a contact number if you have any questions. So everything, we were supposed to get it out today, but obviously it's been chaos. Because believe it or not, the office has only been open a couple of weeks, so they never got round. They didn't know where the time went. They were trying to get everything out. Jacqueline says hi, Debbie, and all the crafty crew. Debbie, hope your back is better soon. I know you're feeling with your back problems. Sending hugs. Oh, thank you. Wendy's put, I made gooseberry jam, also green tomato chutney for Christmas. Oh, I'm not too sure if I've ever had green tomato chutney, but it sounds very nice. Right, okay. Tina says used to love lemon curd, cannot have now, but Harry will like anything. I only made chutney because I got given a marrow years ago. Wow. Well, I mean, I haven't tried chutney either. I'll be honest with you. The only jam I've actually made, I think I said, was a chili jam, and that was I don't even remember the story. About 10 years ago, or maybe even 12 years ago, Dave, my husband, bless him, decided to give me an early Christmas present. I got so excited thinking what it was. And it turned out to be the Nigella Lawson Christmas cookbook. And he'd actually put little tabs in of everything that he wanted. So that was about, oh my goodness, maybe about 15 years ago now. And since then, I've been making those things at Christmas. And one of them was chili jam. So I want to try a different jam as well this year. Anne says, I'm a big jam lover and will try any kind, so I can't choose. I like to experiment making different types plus marmalade. Yes, but Anne, you sound very experienced at jam making. I have not had a go at that. Denise says, hi, sorry for not being on the last few times, but we'll have to catch up on catch up. Yes, you definitely will. Not a problem, they're all there. Deborah says, I worked for a very famous jam company, Wilkin and Sons, who made all types of jam, marmalade and curds. Well, that sounds lovely. It's like working for a bakery. You'll end up, I suppose working for a craft company, you can't eat the craft, but you use it. I've got so much craft things. Let's have a look where we are on the other side. I have got Jules says that she has made also green tomato chutney is lovely and beetroot chutney. Oh, I haven't tried that. And then I've got Stacey's put, I haven't made one, but my favorite one has got to be strawberry without the bits. I have it on peanut butter and toast. I love that. Definitely love that type. I love peanut butter on anything. I have got Brenda saying hi. Who have I missed? Betty says she loves apricot and almond jam. Well, that's a new one on me. I haven't tried that before. That sounds interesting. Where are I? I think I've got everybody. Manda, don't worry about like and share. I'm sure when we get to pick everybody. I've got, Manda says, I'm not a tempted jam, but I've made blackberry sauce to go over ice cream from freshly picked blackberries on my walk in August. Very yummy. Well, that sounds really fun. It's like Dave bought me an ice cream maker, I think 2 years ago. Dave's nodding, 2 years ago. Was it last year? It was last year. Anyway, it's been in the cupboard. Oh, Dave just said 2 years ago. So I'm getting it out at Christmas and I'm going to make some ice cream. But that's another time for another time. And Margaret says, my hubby makes my jam. Well, I have to say, Dave wouldn't even try it. Wendy's put, just believe in yourself, Debbie. If you can make chili jam, you can make other flavors too. Oh, Wendy, I do believe that everybody should have a go at everything. You only have one life and you should just go for it. But also, I also believe in wisdom as well by looking at the recipe. So I'm starting with a simpler recipe and working my way up. It's like crafting. Everybody works on the basic shape card, and then as you get taught and showed a more complicated or a more in-depth project, then you have a go that way. But yes, I will watch the space and we'll have to see how it goes. Chris says, I made green tomato chutney. I had made loads of sloe gin one year and I got very drunk on it all. Well, that sounds like fun as well. But Deborah's put strawberry and champagne is a lovely jam. Well, that sounds gorgeous. I don't think I've ever had that. I don't think I've ever had champagne in a jam. Violet's just joined us. Hi, Violet. And so has Sarah. Jeanette says, Debbie, any chance of bringing back Decadent Delights on USB key? Jeanette, I think it's already out. Anyway, Jill will check this feed, Jeanette. As far as I'm concerned, that's already out. So the answer is yes. And I'm saying hello to Jeanette and Paula from DM Delights. And then Jill will look into it and give you the link on. And if for some reason it's been missed off, we'll get that sent to you, no problem. Okay, so I think, Colleen said hello. And I think that is everybody I've said hello to. If I haven't, say hello again and I'll look at it. What you have to realise is I'm multitasking. I have got YouTube, I've got Craft and Chat, and I've got Debbie Moore Designs. So I'm multitasking between the three. So we're going to start the show. We're going to go through it. Now remember, the shows are brought to you by Personal Impressions. And the Super Saver Monday is a little bit different to the other shows that we do. So the product that we have on today's show is limited. And what that means is it's either going to be sold out very soon, or it's going to be, when it's sold, when it's gone, it's going to be discontinued. You're not going to get it again. So you've got special prices that we have on there. So what I've got on tonight is I have got ranges from TCW. I've got Sharon Callis. I've got Spellbinders. I've got Kaisercraft. I've got Ready. What else have I got on here? I have also got some Personal Impressions as well. So there's a bit of everything from card kits, stencils, dies, at really, really silly prices. And then some of them first come, first serve. So what the idea behind it is you put the comment in. So I've just seen while I've been chatting, I've got Jill saying hello again. And also I've got Michelle saying, hi Debbie and Dave, everyone in work, catch watching. Oh, you're at work. Deborah says, any news of what's happening with the design team? I think Jessica is going to be sending out emails to everybody, Deborah. Obviously, because we opened an office a couple of weeks ago, we are a bit behind. So that was the priority. So please be a little bit patient. We should get everything up and running in the next few weeks. Okay, so let's start with the first item that I have on the show. So this is quite an adorable stencil. And what we have here is we have a stencil from TCW. And this is gorgeous. And this I would say is limited because when it's gone, it is gone. So you can see you've got the lovely little bird stencil there, and it's a square one. As you can see, only £4.07. So if you wanted this item, you would put in your comments SS141, and first come first serve, and you'll be allocated it. And you're great because you can use it for stenciling. You can actually mask it. You can use it with your glitters, your paste, your distress inks, anything. Okay. And how it would work is when you put the comments into the comments section where you're putting all the messages on, this will be allocated to you. And then what will happen is, as you go through the show, all of them will be allocated if you've ordered one item or you've ordered more than one. So the show is actually going to be closed down at 10 o'clock tomorrow. And it will be processed and then invoiced. So once you've actually, if you're brand new to tonight's show, you need to make sure that you private message me your email address and your postal address so we can set up an account for you and work out whereabouts in the world you are, because we actually ship out internationally. I can see that Tina's just joined us. No problem. Hi, Tina. And then Cara Jane, I will make sure that Jill will get looking at, you still don't know anything about the gnome mug as far as I'm aware. Jill replied to that, but I'll make sure that she resends that query to you. Remember, if anybody has any questions with regard to anything, when any of the products that you're waiting for, just pop them in there. I'll try and answer them live, but if not, I will try, one of the girls will get onto it and reply to you in the next few days. Janice says, evening Debbie and Dave and the Monday gang. I'm a little late tonight as I got soaked earlier coming home. Oh, Janice, well, it must be really raining where you are. Well, it's not raining here yet. Well, you made it just in time because I'm just going through the process. So this, as I said, is the first one. I can see Sandra just joined us as well. And then, oh, Sarah says, was that Crafty Bella on with Dawn Bibby on TV? I don't know what that is, Sarah, but Bella Tapp, who normally comes and designs in the studio here, will also be at the weekend, and she'll be showing her latest new designs that she's really excited about bringing. So, but if you come in at the weekend, you'll get to see her there on the Saturday and Sunday. So going back to this, so once you've actually sent your details in, if you're brand new, tomorrow afternoon, there will be an email sent out to you. So depending how quickly we can go through all the invoices, you'll either get the invoice tomorrow afternoon or Wednesday morning. And you can click on it, and when you click on it, you can see what you've ordered. You can pay by PayPal, debit card, credit card. You can even pay by backs, or you can actually contact the office and they will actually take your details over the phone, and the number is 01787 375 241. And you can private messages on at Craft and Chat TV or at Personal Impressions or even at Debbie Moore Designs, and they will relay the information on to the right person. So I think that's all my general information. Other thing just to let you know is Personal Impressions is part of EM Richford Group. So when you actually pay for the invoice for tonight's show, it will say on your statement EM Richfords, because they're part of the bigger group. And so be aware of that when you actually pay in, because we've had a couple of queries, people saying didn't know who EM Richford Group was. So I think I've asked, where are we? Denise has put, evening Debbie, Moore Designs, great seeing you at Peterborough. Hi Denise, it was lovely to meet everybody at Peterborough. It's amazing how that time has actually passed really quickly. So the first item that we've just done, so just to recap, it is, we're going to get started. And I've got SS141. It's our bird stand, so it's only £4 and 7p. If anybody wants it, pop that comment into that code SS141 into your comments, and it'll be allocated to you. I can just see a message from a few people. Stacey says, I'd like to order stuff tonight. If okay, I will put them PM you when the live's finished. Yes, you can do that, no problem. And Jules says, I'm still waiting to hear about an invoice a couple of weeks ago. It was an oval nesting die and poinsettia matchet dies. Jules, I'll make sure that Jessica gets that sorted out because they all went out. Please also check your spam folder if you are waiting for any invoices. I can see Carol's over on YouTube as well. Hi Carol. Now remember, any queries, just pop them down and I'll try and read them all as well. I've got Ian just joined us. Hi Ian, how are you doing? Tina's put, it's been quite a while since I've been so I might as well be a newbie. Tina, we know you're not a newbie, but thank you for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're well, and I hope everybody is well. So the second item that we have on tonight is also limited, and I love this, everybody. It's a metal die, and it's just a simple word, and you can use it on everything. And I think somebody said, do I have to believe in myself? Well, there you go. There's the word believe. But look at the price, $3.98, really good. It's like a italic one. Nice little die there for only £3.98. So remember, if you want this is SS142. Pop it onto your comments box and it'll be allocated to you. And as you can see, it is a thin die, so it'll work through most die cut machines, and it's one that will go through the small machine as well, because it's not very wide. So whatever size machine you've got, you'll be able to use this for card making, scrapbooking, and you can even use it for your memory books. And it is a really quite a handy die to have. So remember, just pop it into your comments, SS142. Okay. I've got, Carol says, will I get my gnome dies with the magazines as they were ordered at the same time? Cara Jane, I don't know. We'll have to find out. If you ordered a separate item, the magazine doesn't come with dies, but if you've ordered the gnome dies, then I'm sure you will. I'll get Jill to look into that. And then I will make sure that it gets all sorted for you for tomorrow and Wednesday. So as you've got here, and Tina's put, she said thank you, except for a wobbly tooth, but touch wood, not in pain with it. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you're okay. So remember, if you want this die, it's SS142. Brilliant price at only $3.98. Pop it in, and it's one that you can actually use for any occasion. So the next item that I have is a Spellbinders item. So this one, you know how expensive Spellbinders can be. So this is SS143. So what we have here is we have, as you can see, 3 different types of dies there. But what you have is the inner tabs as well as the outer ones. So these are great for using with your ribbon strips as well, and making these lovely fancy frame tags. And you've got the oval for the inside as well. So if you've got on here, I have got, where are we? SS143, normally $22.39. But you are getting all 3, or I should say you're getting 6 dies for only $9.98. So I can see your messages come through. Violet says, could you tell me which video you did on the card on the front of the magazine? I have got so far and tried to find the video to watch the rest so I could finish it, but couldn't find it. Violet, I cannot remember, okay, but we'll hunt it out and send you the link. I think I did that when I was in France. That one that you're after. And we did a quick video of showing you how to make the brand new shape card. But keep an eye out, okay, and I'll get somebody to send the link. So remember, this is SS143, and it's the Spellbinders fancy frames. There they are. Really good size there, everybody. Normally $22.39. However, as you can see, you are getting them. It's very ornate on the sides, and they're great for using sentiments. You can even stamp into that and then have these as these little strips. And because you've got these shapes that you're going to get with them, it's quite a handy die to have in your crafty stash. So that is SS143, and it's the Spellbinders fancy frame tags, normally $22.39, and it's only $9.98. So the next one we have is some stamps. So the first one is called Little Owl, because I thought he was quite adorable. Let's move that out of the way. I'm just checking any messages that I have coming through. Multitasking. So this next one here is SS144. It's by Personal Impressions, Sweet Dixie. Very adorable. There you go. You can see, and it's quite a good size that you're getting. Normally $5.20. It's only $3.98. I love that one. You make me smile. Isn't that quite cute? And then you have this one, with love and best wishes. And the thing is, you can actually, you can use that as it is, but then you can actually just use the top bit, or you can just use best wishes. So in actual fact, there you're getting 3 different stamp variations with that one stamp. And then of course you have got the gorgeous owl that you can actually stamp, and you can actually colour in, and it really is a good size. This is SS144, so if you want that, put it down in your comments. Now only £3.98. So remember, a lot of these are limited. and when they've gone, and a lot of them we literally will not be coming. That's why they're in the Super Savers event. The next one that we have is our Rabbit and Badger stamp, and very adorable and cute. If you love your woodland creatures, you're going to love this. So this is SS145, and as you can see, you are getting a total of 5 stamps. So you've got the badger there you go. Then you've got the rabbit, you've got best wishes there. Then you've got this one here, sending lots of love, and then the one, have an awesome birthday. So there are the stamps that you're going to get in total on this. So this is SS145, and you've got normally £5.20. For the set, you're getting it for £3.98, which is a great buy for 5 stamps. Then the next one that we have, it is our last, no, we've got 2 more stamp sets. This one I think is very handy. So this one here is by Sharon Callis, and what we have here is we have 8 stamps. And this is SS146, our greeting stamp set. So you have You're Wonderful. And then I've got Just to Say, and you've got Missing, A Little Gift, New Home, Welcome, Especially for You, Blooming. And it is quite a cute stamp set that you can have, and it's great for your scrapbooking, your card making, and also adding for any of your memory books. I can see that Kim's just joined us, and also Carol. Hi. No problem. Sorry, I just need to have a mouthful of water, even tea. Oh, I think went down the wrong way. So going back to this, this is our greeting stamp set yet again. Normally £5.20. It's only £3.98. And these are quite stamps that you will use. And if you're not into stamping but want to have a go, this is quite a versatile stamp set that you can use, because you are getting those 8 sentiments really. You've got Blooming, Especially for You, Welcome, New Home, You're Wonderful, Just to Say, Missing You, and A Little Gift. And you've got different types of fonts on there. So that's SS146, normally £5.20, and you've got it at £3.98. Now the next one, I think it is, if you love your vintage, you are going to love this one. And remember, they are limited, first come first serve. And this is really a great stamp. So this is our vintage ship stamp, normally £5.20. Look at the size of it. It's also done by Sharon Callis, and now it is only £3.98. So you can see the vintage feel of it, and it's great for creating your own background stamps, but also you can actually use it to create tags, and it's great for the guys as well, for anybody who loves vintage and creating background effects. This is SS147, normally £5.20. It is only £3.98, everybody. And remember, first come first serve with these stamps, and this is one that I think will go limited, because you can actually use this, and it's so versatile. You can use it in different ways to create different effects. Now remember, if anybody uses jelly plates, okay, you can use it on there. And if you've never used a jelly plate before, tune in on Friday for Lou Sims, who's actually going to be on air on Create and Craft with a range of products and some jelly art products as well, and she'll show you how to use stamps in relation to using your jelly plate and get different effects. So that is the stamps that where we are with at the moment. So I thought we could stop there and do a demo. Okay, so remember I told you we've had some queries on different, well, I've had some requests. So what I want to do is show you some cards. So what I want to do, we were talking about what you put in the inside. So here's a card, okay, that's been done, I think, by one of my creative design team. But what she's done is this. Especially at Christmas, this is quite a handy thing to do. So I want to show you how to do this without measuring. And then you look at it, you think, really? Yes, it's so easy to do, everybody. You do not have to measure. It's that shape. So I'm going to show you how quick we can do that. So let's move that to one side. So I'll put the vintage stamp here, so if anybody wants to see it while I'm doing my demo. So how to create this. Now remember, get yourself a piece of paper or card, and then you can craft along and follow me. Tracy's put Lou Sims as a jelly plate queen. Yes, she is, and she'll be on Friday the 18th, I think at 7 and 11. There will be a banner going on Facebook, so you'll be able to see when she's actually on. So going back to this, all I'm doing is getting a piece of card. Now, when I said there's no measuring, there really isn't any measuring. You just get a piece of card and then decide how big a card you want to do, you know, what size you want to do the inside. So what I'm going to do, you know, for A4, this is an A4 sheet of card. Normally this is 21, but remember, it doesn't really matter, everybody. Oh, Lorraine says, I made this card. It is lovely and easy to do. Exactly. But Lorraine, you can then take this idea and do different sizes of card as well. So I'm just using an A4 card just to show you the simplicity of it. I'm not measuring, but I'm just putting it down to 15. So then I end up with a square card. So then I fold that down. Let's move that out of the way. And this is what I mean by no measuring. So all I'm going to do is get my bone folder. There we go. And, whoops, a tape pen. There we go. And then simply fold that this way. And then I am looking still on YouTube to see if I missed anything. And then all I'm doing is pressing down. So everybody, that's a square card, very easy to do that. Alison says, hi Debbie and Dave, have I missed much? I fell asleep. Yes, you missed a bit, Alison, but we just started our demonstration so you can watch it back. And then, so this is the card, and then this is the cut-off, remember? So this is all you need to do, no measuring. You fold it forward, like so, line it up. Use a bone folder, everybody. It's very handy to have. And then what you're going to do is take this and fold it back on itself. You're going to do that on both sides. So there's one. Turn it over. And there's the other. I do like things that you don't actually have to measure an awful lot. So you end up with this. Okay? And then to put it in, because people always say to me, how do you put it in? There's two things you need to remember. The edges need to be lined up, and also the center needs to be lined up. Can you see that score line is lined up? Well, if I go like that, yeah, that's lined up like that. So that's how I put it in. So and the other way, some people put them in like this. They put it that way and then fold it that way. That's another way. But I always do a double check to make sure the center lines up with the center. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is put the tape on. You can use double-sided tape, you can use glue, whatever you want to do. I'm just doing the tape because I have it the tape pen because I have it handy. So I'm lining that up to the edge. Make sure that lines up with that, and then that goes on there. Now remember, this was just a cut off. You can do this technique, you can make it as big as you want, and then it close. That's it. How easy was that? And the thing to remember is you can do an adaptation of this. Okay, so I've showed you how easy it was to do that. So I need to see, you need to send me some finished cards with this technique, everybody. Very easy to do. But here's another idea. If I just put this to one side, if you get another piece of card, have I got a piece of card? Yeah. Oh, that is gold. Let's do it on paper. So you get the idea. So what I'm doing, everybody, just got the paper just to show you another idea. So going from that simple technique, you can literally do a double and have something hanging in the middle. And what I mean by that, I'm just using paper. You should always try practice a technique on paper, and then that way, once you've got the template, you can then continue to do it on card. So I'm just then cutting off two little sections. I'm actually going to cut off on this side and just make sure that both sizes or both of them are the same. There you go. And then all I'm doing, everybody, is repeating that same technique. So you fold forward and then fold back. So you fold forward like so, and then fold back again. Now because I'm doing paper, it's easier to fold, but obviously use a bone folder because you need to make sure you have those crisp lines. It's important that both sections meet. So that one's going to go up here. I'm going to have that one there. Okay, so when you open it, you can see that it will meet one there, and then I'm going to do the same here, everybody. And then what you could then do is have a piece of string hanging from the middle. If you're like me and like doing something different, okay, this is a really different technique to do. So just very quickly, I'm doing it with paper. I think you're all watching me because I've got no messages coming through. So let's put this on here. And then remember, so you put in tape and you're lining it up. So I'm going to line it up to the edge this time. Okay, do the same with the other side. And this is a really good, this is something different that anybody can do. As long as you make sure it lines up, you'll be fine. Put my tape on. So remember what I said, you can do it that way. And then what you can do is make sure that lines up in the middle. Do the same with the other side. Make sure it lines up in the middle. And then, voila, everybody. Goes completely. Look at that. So you've got this like so. So you can then, if you had some thread handy, I do have some. There we go. You could stick some there. And there's a different shape. Okay? So this is how, where we go, you can see you have got this technique. This was very easy, wasn't it, everybody? Yes, Dee, it's easily done. But once you've got the idea and understand it, so that will create this. Okay, and you can put messages on. It's a great, dead easy pop-up. You can put all kinds of things. And the other thing is you could even cut out a little aperture. Okay, we're going to be doing a whole series of these coming up. And what you can actually do, what you can do on here is that you can even, with here, you can even die cut things. Liz says great tips. Oh, thank you, Liz. So that is that one. And I've taken it one step further and then open it up. And you can see that you can then have two up. You can have things in the middle, spinning and all kinds of things. Wendy says 2 lovely ships will be great for Christmas cards. Yes. Dee says, hi Debbie and fellow crafters, on my way home from Malaga. Oh my goodness, wow. Tina says, don't know if Dave is aware, but we can't post our makes anymore over on Debbie Moore Designs Facebook page. Tina, I don't know why that is happening. I'll have to look into it. That sounds why? Weird. Sorry, Tina. I was reading what Manda put at the same time. It came out, instead of weird, it came out well. Because Manda put, well, we'll definitely have to try that. Definitely. And Janet's put great tips. Max says, I like both of them. Brilliant. Right, so I'm going to put that to one side. And then I want to show you. So that was one shape card. So that was very easy to do. Okay. Then the other one. I wanted just to give you a top tip when it comes to doing A5 cards. So, of course, you have got for A5 cards, you can do it this way. Okay, if you want to. Wait a minute. Wrong one. I picked up the wrong card. Dave, can you just pass me A5 card blank somewhere? And then I can experiment on these. So, oh, Carol says she's going to try this tomorrow. Great. That's brilliant to hear. And also another Carol has said exactly the same thing. So here is an A5 card blank, okay? So it opens like this, standard A5. So what I wanted to do is show you how, instead of opening it, create a tent card. Can you see that? And then it stands up like that. And it's just something different. Can you see? Totally different. And you can stand it up that way. Okay, so how this is done, everybody, Right, dead easy. So there's two different ways. Can you see how this is stuck in this way, and this is actually stuck in the other way? There isn't a right or wrong way, okay? The only difference is this is open shorter and this opens wider. Can you see that? So because it's the same way of doing it. So let me, and also the width of size. So let me show you. Kara says, sorry, we'll be using them for pearl wedding for a friend. Well, that's brilliant. You don't have to be sorry. I think you're going to love using that technique. So how this is done, everybody, you need to score. So we're going to start off with, there's my base card, like so. Dee says, I love the variety. Me too. Oh, Maxine says, lost sound. Is it only Maxine? Can everybody still hear me? Because I'm keeping on going. So there's my base card, and then how to do the next section. So how you need to do the next section is doing what I call the tent mechanism to make it look like a tent. And all you do, everybody, is you need to score, and I'm using my paper trimmer, which I put down somewhere. There you go. And I need a bowl tool. So I'm just using my 9-in-1 tool, and I'm just going to change my tool. So open that. Let's take that out. And then put a bowl tool. I want that tool there. Okay, so you can hear me okay. Well, that's fine. So Maxine, hopefully you can still hear me. So I'm putting that back in there. Make sure it's tight. Have I done it the wrong way? There we go. Okay. Okay, so everybody can hear me okay. Well, I'm going to continue. Let's move that away. So remember, this is the 9-in-1 tool that's brought out by Sweet Dixie. Normally $14.99, it's $10.99, and you get all the tools, and you also get a brayer as well. So you get all these are the tools from a bowl tool, piercing tool, palette knife, pricking tool, and a brayer. So I'm just going to move that to one side, and we're going to use this because what I want to do is the tent mechanism. So what I'm going to do is do 3 centimeters. So all I'm doing is lining it up and using the bowl tool. 3 centimeters, move it. So you need to do 3 centimeters each time. So you've got 3 and then 6, and then again will be 9. Okay, everybody. So you need to do it 3 times, and then the third one you cut it off. So essentially, whoops, make sure I line it up right. There we go. So essentially you end up with, can you see there, 3 lines there, everybody. Genesis can hear you, but keep freezing. Mind you, it's really heavy rain, so that's me explaining. Oh, well, hopefully it'll sort itself out. Okay, so I'm going to continue. So as you can see, all I've done is put those score lines in, and then I'm simply going in, out, shake it all about. This is the tent mechanism, everybody, and you can make it wider. 3 centimeters to me is even enough. Can you see that? Now remember what I said, you can stick it in this way, okay, or you can stick it in that way. There isn't a wrong or right way, everybody. Debbie Turner says, having problems watching tonight. I have gone over to YouTube, so could you please go over the demo quickly as I missed a lot of it, thanks. I'll recap on it once I've done this bit. Okay, so this is the tent one. So remember what I've done is 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and 3. So that is 12 in total. So every 3 I've scored, and then what I'm doing is I'm going to then fix that like so. And this is an easy card. This is just something different, everybody. And this is also, if anybody does any of my calendars that I've got in the magazine or any of the project, this is the tent mechanism. Look at that. How easy is that? It goes completely flat in an envelope, and it's just something different. And especially if you have something heavy. So that's what's happened on here. There's a tent mechanism. There you go. And it's just a nice project to do, so but it goes flat, so you can do different things on there. So, and you can actually put, you can write on the back if you want to do an insert on there. Dee says, bored on the plane now, so I'll catch up later. Bye, Dee. That's dedication, watching me while you're boarding in the airport. So, safe travels home, Dee. See you next time. Okay, so so there is that demo, everybody. So just to recap this one, remember, all I did, everybody, is an A4 piece of card. And all I did was cut that bit off. I didn't measure it, but I did put this as 15 centimeters, so I knew that was a square card. And then the thing to remember is always line up the center. And then what I did was fold that back and fold that back, and then align that in the centimeter. Just 1 second. Line that up on the centimeter in the middle. Okay, and then you can see, everybody, that lines up, and then you would stick that to create that. And then the other bit, Deborah, that I did that you missed is I showed you how you can actually just do the same technique but putting two together. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody. And if I missed any questions, just please let me know and we'll come back to it later. Okay, so we are going to continue in a second. So that is relating to, so that was those ones to create that pop-up. Really good fun, everybody. Barbara says that's a great idea. Keep cards up. Definitely, it is a really good idea. Nicola says just eyed up one of the Robin pictures in the magazine. That video can try this out with. Yep, there's loads of stuff in that magazine that you can try this out with. So we're going to continue to the next item, okay? And then what we'll do, so I've showed you those are the two, and then I love this one. So this is the tent mechanism, it is called. Now remember, it's 3 centimeters, and then just stick it together to create that one. So the next item that we have, so we're going to continue the show, it is, oh, now this is limited, everybody. So that was SS147, if anybody wants that, okay? And it is fabulous. So this is normally £5.20, it's £3.98. However, the next one that I have is some MDF. And this is limited. It says, choose happiness. So there it is there. Look at the size of it. Normally $14.99. It is huge. It has a stand. It's only $8.99. I really, really love that, okay? So we have another one similar that we've had on before. Now, I can't remember. I think this might have been Lou Sims or Mandy. One of them, I think it was, I'll be honest, I can't remember which show it's been on. But I just want to show you that you can decorate it, not just paint it, okay? But you can actually put, this is scrumpled pieces of paper. This is adding stenciling to it as well. This says believe in yourself. This is a different one we had earlier. And I just wanted to show you, this hasn't been painted. This is the stand because it can go on the wall if you want to leave it as it is. Or if you want to put the stand on, yes, you can decorate that as well. And the one that is on tonight's show, it is Choose Happiness. Same quality, gorgeous, by Kaisercraft. Okay, it's first come first serve for these, and as you can see with it, normally $14.99. That's how it's going to look, but it's this big. It's really big, everybody. Now, should anybody want this other one that I've got on, there might be 1 or 2 kicking about in the warehouse. Just let me know, and we'll do at the same price. That says believe in yourself. I do like the one that says choose happiness. As I said, it's first come first serve, and it's SS148. Normally $14.99, and it's only $8.99. Right, so let's put that to one side. Don't forget to experiment, because you can do like an ombre effect. You can stick things on. You can actually do stencils. You can scrunch paper on. You can do so much with that. That's really good. Nicola says, didn't mean to say video. She said try out. Predictive text. Oh, I know, Nicola. Predictive text is a nightmare sometimes. And you think you've sent it right. I know exactly where you're coming from. So the next thing we have is we have some ready cards, everybody. So what we've got here is we have, this one is for babies, because people keep asking me, do we have anything for babies? So I managed to find this in the warehouse. And this is a big set, everybody. So what you have here, it is Buy Ready. And it has all the instructions in, everybody. And it's normally $39.99. You know how expensive Ready is. And it's because It gives you examples of all the completed, let's put that to one side, all the completed cards that you're going to be able to create with this. But then it also shows you everything that you're going to be getting. So this is SS149. So what you're going to be able to start off with, now remember, this is all die cut as well. You've got your cards, you've got your envelopes, that's the easy one to start off with. And then you've also got your mats as well. So then you've got all the different colours there on there. So this is SS149 and it's great for babies. Normally $39.99 and it's only $17.99. And then what we have on here, everybody, is we then have our die cut cards. Now these are, but not just die cut, they're embossed. Can you see that? So this pops out so you can see how fabulous that is. I'm going to leave it in because this is one of the stock items. So you've got all that, there you can see it that way. So you've got that pattern as well, and you've got it in the cream. Alison says, I love ready kits. Well, you're going to love this one. So you want some ideas for babies, so we've got them in the cream. We've also got them in the pink. Let's do it that way so you can see the design. You die cut them, they'll all pop out, so you would actually cut them all out. Well, you wouldn't cut them out, they're already die cut for you. And then you've got red, you've got another almost like a butterscotch colour or buttermilk. Then you've got the mint and you've got the blue, all of them like that. So it creates 12 different ones in total. Then also what you have on here is you have your die cuts. Now all these are die cuts right down to, like, look at that teddy bear. Let me put my finger through it. Can I get it out? There you go. Can you see? All these are all die cut. It's amazing, right down to that little ball. Can you see that? They're all popping out. So you've got these adorable die cut sheets, and then you've got these ones as well to start in with them. So you can use them as a base and then you decoupage them up. So that's the idea behind them. So there you've got those three on that one, and then you've got your die cuts. So this is SS149. Oops, that's fallen out. Where's it gone? I'll find it in a second. So you can then see you've then got more toppers. There you go. And then you would decoupage them up. You've got it. These are great for new baby cards. And yes, that's Sarah. Dawn Bibby loves ready as well. We found these in the warehouse and these are great. You might as well enjoy the bargain price that these are on. Everything's die cut. Look at the leaf. How tiny is that little leaf? That's die cut as well. So you've got some for the boys as well as the girls as well. So they're all die cut. So they're your main toppers. You're getting 12. And then you've got your decoupage elements on there. There we go. I just think they're very adorable. Look at that little duckling. Oh, that's even that's all die cut. They just pop out for you. And I've obviously popped one out. I need to find out where it is. So that's all those designs. So if you want one, it's SS149, normally $39.99. And as you can see there, everybody, it is only $17.99. First come, first serve with these. When they're gone, they are gone. So that's the baby one. Has the instructions, has the die cuts, has the cards in there, has the mats on there as well, and the envelopes. Then we also have another one, which is a flower kit. So I thought, we all love flowers, don't we? So this one is the same principle. Okay, and if I open it up, so we have got on here, everybody, so this is the flower kit. You have got the instructions, and then you've got the back. Well, there's so much in here. Let's move these to one side and start with everything. So these are showing you all the step-by-step instructions, how to create the finished look, how to do everything, because you have all the elements in there. So then we'll start with the envelopes. So you've got the envelopes in there, and then you've got your card stock. Oops, there's more envelopes in there as well. So this is the flower kits, okay? Then you are getting, these are, you can see they are die cut and decoupage, sorry, embossed I should say. Beautiful for you to put everything in there. And then you've got the cards themselves, all the card shelf. And then these are what you need to put because what you're getting is, there's the flowers. Can you see that? It's giving you, is that upside down? Oh, that's upside down. So you've got some flower designs that you're going to get in there. So this is SS150. I do like, you know, I'm going to choose the pink ones as well. Oh, that's nice with the bird on there. So you're going to get those ones. And then you've got these parts to show you how to do the layering effect. So you've got everything on there. All the instructions are on there to make these type of cards. So you've got all these on here. Everything's on there. So this is totally different. So if you want to try something different, you even have the mount board because it's showing you how to actually create this 3D effect. So that's all in there. So that, everybody, is the flower ones, and it's the kit that you're going to be able to get. It comes with all the instructions to create these cards. And that was all the lace that you're going to get in there. Everything is included to create these amazing 3D cards. So that is SS150. And Jeanette's put, I used to buy ready kits years ago and loved them. Well, yes, we found these in the warehouse. Okay, so if anybody wants one, it's SS150 and it'll be allocated to you. Now, the last ready kit we have is actually this vintage embellishment kit. So this one is SS151 and it's only $12.99 instead of $29.99. Everything is die cut, everybody. It's pre-cut embellishments. Loads of them. So they are great. I mean, gorgeous. Look, it's on board. Wait a minute. Where's that one sheet? Wow, that's really thick. Can you see how thick that is? All of it is die cut. Okay, so you've got those ones. You've got them in different colours. You can see it's all die cut. It's great for, you can actually put if you've got name on there, or you can actually use these for little tags, as well as use them for scrapbooking and also memory books, and you know, even card making. Everything's die cut. Look at these for the men. As you can see on there, this is SS151, normally $29.99 and it's only $12.99. And I'm going through it. Excuse me. Let's grab a mouthful of tea. There's more embellishments. Okay, everything's die cut. Everything's on here. Oh, I love these frames. I'm keep on going. Now these are gorgeous because you've got one frame there, then you've got another, then you've got another. So these are great for layering up, and they're very ornate. Absolutely fabulous. This is SS151. If you want one of these, pop that in your comments. I'm still going with all these die cuts. $12.99, everybody. Great to add them to your crafty stash. If you're into, because it's vintage, great for the cards for men. Oh, I love these old telephones. Look at that, all die cut. Right down to the clocks. I want to, what's this called? It's called a grandfather clock, isn't it? I'd love to have one of those. I need a house though. I will get a house one day. At the moment we're renting, which is nothing wrong with renting, but you can't put things up, you can't do anything. So hopefully soon I can get a house and then I can decorate and do it up. These are quite cool actually, everybody. You've got the keys, you've got the scissors, you've also got like a feather pen, you've got all these almost like scrolls that you can do. Everything's die cut. Oh, maybe not. I think the keys are better. These are adorable. You get all these keys. So remember, this is SS151. And then what you can do is die cut them all. I mean, they're brilliant. Okay, you've got from all the cogs right down to a note there, a map, a book, some coins. And they look so real, everybody. Look at that. You just pop it out. Look at that. And then as I go through it, then you've got these ones here. So these make mini envelopes. Have I got the... Let me show you the sheets. So I've gone through those sheets. Oops. So going back, there's some ideas that you can do with them, okay? So the mini envelopes, we've just gone through the scrolls on there that you can actually do. So these ones are pre-scored. Can you see them more? Which one can you see? I don't want to undo it. So it's all scored. It creates a mini envelope. You pop it in. You see it better on this one? Yeah, you can see it better on here. So you can see the shape of the envelope, and you can see all the score lines. So all you need to do is pop it up and it creates a little mini envelope. This would complementary any steampunk. Brilliant idea, Anna. Yes, you're so right. Andrew says, hi Debbie and Dave and everybody. Sorry I'm late, I've been babysitting. We'll watch later. No problem. We are just going through some kits that we have on tonight's show, everybody. So this is our Super Saver Monday, and it's just clearance lines that we have. And I've just shown you the vintage embellishments. You are getting all those sheets die cut. They are, how many sheets were there? You're going to get 12 die cut sheets, and some of them of the sheets, I mean they're all popping out, are just jam packed full of little embellishments that you can use again and again. So it's quite handy to have. So you got the vintage one, look at that, loads of clocks. So remember, this is $12.99. Pop it into your comment box if you would like that. Normally $29.99. It's ready. You know you're going to get good quality, and it is only $12.99. So I'm going to put that to one side, and then we are going to move on to some dies, everybody. So we have some dies. Well, wait, we have got 3 dies. Well, actually, yes, 3 dies. And I'm going to show you how easy it's done. We've had something similar on before. So these are limited. So this is our floristry gardenia. Creates this flower here. Beautiful flower. And as you can see, you run it through. This is SS152. And with, no it's not, I've jumped. The paper pack first. Sorry everybody. Dave's like looking at me to say, no it's not. Right, we'll come back to that one. It's this one. Because we're actually going to be, I'm going to be demonstrating how to do these flowers, I thought we'd put on this by Sharon Callis. So this is the Petal Perfection papers. So the idea behind this, everybody, is it's only $5.99. You are getting 30 sheets in total, and they are two-toned. And what I mean by that is you've got one side and then you've got the outside. They're the same colour, but you've got almost like an ombre look across them all. And you've got them in different colours. That's like a green, it's like a shimmer on. And then you've got different dark, oh look at the purple, that's nice as well. So these are the colours that you get in, like the pinks, right down to the reds. So you're going to get all those. And this strips, okay, $3.98, and you are getting 30 sheets. And what I mean is the double-sided. So they're great for creating paper flowers. And the GSM, because somebody's going to ask me, do you know what? It doesn't tell you, but it feels like 180, maybe even 200. Why doesn't it tell you on here? I think I might need to just ask Dave just to check on the instructions on the back there, because I haven't got my glasses. I think it doesn't tell you on there, but I'm sure this is 200 GSM. Wendy just said hi, Debbie and Dave and everybody. Sorry I'm late, I'm tuning in now. No problem, Wendy, thank you for joining me. And also Karen says, switch to here as the signal is better. No problem, at least you can. I'm going to just continue if we have any issues. Yep, there's nothing on there, so I'm going to say it's about 200 GSM. So remember, you're going to get 30 papers on there here in total, and a variety of colours you can see on there, from purples right down to purple, pinks, reds, deep greens, and then you've got the dark colours and the golden colours. I'm going to use that one in a second. So that, everybody, if anybody wants it, it is our floristry paper pack. Normally $5.99, it is $3.98. If you want that, put that to one side. Oh, sorry, pop it in the comments. Oh, Karen says, sorry I'm late. Paper pack is lovely. Oh, thank you, Karen. No problem, you'll have to watch and catch up. Then the next one that we have is this one. Am I right? Where am I? We have got, yes, SS153. So this is the Gardenia metal die. Normally $12.98. It is only $8.99. Really good size. I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the next one in a second, but you can see that you are going to just get the die and you're going to be able to create these amazing flowers. And what I love about it is you can use it for everything, Because the paper flowers, you can use it for making wreaths, you can use it for card making, scrapbooking, and creating a centerpiece. Normally $12.98 and it's only $8.99. Betty says, I've been here all the time, but been writing Christmas cards. Still got 30 to do. Well, thank you, Betty. I'm so glad that you're there with us. So then what we've got on here, we have got the next item that we have is the poinsettia, and this is the one that I'm going to be doing. So the poinsettia, I've got it out already, everybody. Look at the size of the die. Very easy to do. And I do have a sample just here. And I've done it in the dark colours and I've bent it. Look how 3D that makes it. Really good size, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to do that in a second. So this is the poinsettia die, which is SS153. Normally $14.98. No. Oh, sorry. 154, everybody. 154. And it's our poinsettia metal die. Normally $14.98. It is $9.98. And I've got the die already out. Quite a big. You can see the die there. It is quite good to go through, so you can actually see the width of it. So if you've got a small machine, it will work through your small machines as well. And then what I'm going to do, Pauline says, been looking after my mum again today, so I'll have to watch it on catch up. No problem. That's the beauty of catch up. You can actually watch it any time. So then the last item before I do my demo on these is I had to put some holly in, didn't I? So this is SS155. And as you can see here, it creates, you've got holly. You can't see it now. You're actually going to get this section of holly and a single leaf. And you are getting some baubles as well. Some little, is that right? Oh yes, you're going to get some little inside on there, on the leaf on there. Normally $9.98, it is only $6.98 for the SS155. It's the Floristry, I nearly couldn't say that there, Holly Trio. So you're going to get that. So that creates the leaves that you want for either of those. Now, if you've never used these before, it is very easy to do, everybody. All you need to do is, where are we? Oh. So I'm going to use my Spellbinders, and then what I'm going to do is I'm using this lovely paper. And remember, and then we'll put the poinsettia back on. I'm using SS154, and I'm using it with the paper pack. So I'm just going to pop that in there. And remember, you can use it with your larger machine as well as your smaller machine. Pop that in, and then put that on top. Ready to go through. Get my die cutting machine. Wow, I forgot how heavy that is. Pop that through. Now, what you can do, everybody asks me, how far do you want to go? Oh, I've just realised I might not have put that all the way in. Let's put that back through. So I tend to put it once through and then again, because my plates are really worn out. So I need to hunt out my other plates, and then you'll see that it goes through very easily. So this is, I've gone with a gold one. I thought, why not have a golden poinsettia? And it has a little bit of a shimmer on there. When you feel this paper, it feels like a matte finish. So you could rub Distress Inks around the edges if you wanted to. So I'm using the poinsettia, which is SS154, and I'm using the paper pack, which is this one here. Okay, it comes with 30 sheets, everybody, and that is SS15, which one is it? 152, and you can see it's the paper pack. Now, once you've die cut it, you need two things. You need either a bone folder to start off with. What have I done with my bone folder? Oh, there it is. And also a quilling tool, and if you haven't got a quilling tool, you can use the edge of a almost like a pricking tool, or you can use a pencil. There isn't a right or wrong way. So to start off with, what we're going to do is fold this over, because this has already got the score lines in. So you're just going to help it over like so. There we go. And then use your bone folder. So your bone folder is very important. There you go. Carol says, bad girl for not wearing glasses. I actually don't need glasses for this. Only time I need glasses is reading really small writing. But watch this space, because apparently I need, you know, as you get older, you rely on glasses more. And then what you're going to do, everybody, is you're going to start from the smaller side. And then all I'm doing, everybody, is starting from the end and turning it. Now, if you haven't got a quilling tool, you just literally, I sometimes use the end of a paintbrush. I tend to use the end of a embossing tool. It's anything that has, that you can just curl it, because it'll actually just stick. Well, not stick, it'll actually stay in place, whichever one you use. And you don't want to do it too tight, because you want to open it. So this is SS152, and I'm using the poinsettia one, which is SS154. So I'm just going round on there, like so, and then this leftover bit. Now, I don't know what I've done with my tacky glue, but I'm just going to use the tape. You can use, ideally I would recommend using glue, but for now, because I don't know what I've done with my tacky glue, I'm just putting a bit of tape on the end and then letting go. And then what I want to do is just let it open up a little bit. So it looks like this to start off with, and then you need to then start bending it over. Can you see what I'm doing? You can, the card is, as I said, around 180, 200 GSM, which enables you to simply, make sure you get it on the end, there we go. Make sure that you can actually just bend it and you're opening it. So it takes, I don't know, a few minutes. It is very therapeutic, so you can see how it's actually starting to take shape. Move the leaves to where you want it. Okay. So I can still go around it. I'm bending the shape on them, like that. And that's it really, everybody. That's how easy it is to create the flowers. All I'm doing is going around that. Ask Carol, when did she last wear her glasses? Carol, when did you last use your glasses? That's what Philip asked me to tell you. Okay, so I am just going around here like so. And look how gorgeous. By just bending it over, look how big it's coming out. You can put some glitter in the center. You can put some beads in the middle. You know, create this lovely 3D. That's a lovely poinsettia color, isn't it? So you can see, oh, I need to move that a little bit around there to create that lovely shape for poinsettia. Where's the other one? So the other one, I've lifted them up a little bit more, and then I would actually put something in the inside. So that one, everybody, it is the poinsettia, which is SS154, using the papers, but it looked great. Where's the poinsettia gone? I've lost it. There it is. So that if anybody wants that, that is SS1, no, wrong one. There you go, get the right one, Debbie. So these are floristry, and they're great to have in your crafty stash if, like me, you love flowers and adding them to them. So what we have here is we have the ones that we've had on. So just to recap the numbers, we have got the paper pack, which is SS152, only $3.98, everybody. So that has all those colors that I've just shown you, right down from, where are we? So you have got from the golds to the lovely colors to the greens, and then you've got on there the reds, the purples are ready for you to use. And as I said, it's about 180 to 200 GSM. Can you use flower dye on foam? I don't see why not. Okay, as long as it's not too thick, Carol, you should be able to use it, no problem. Carol says, will you reading the details of the sizes of the GSM? I have never worn my glasses. That's funny. Right, okay, so remember this is SS152, and you're going to get 30 different sheets in here for you to use. Then what we've got is we've got one for every day, the gardenia. You create that type of flower, and you can pop a little pearl in the center, a little gem that will actually finish it off beautifully. And then that is SS153, only $8.99. And if anybody wants this one, is the one that I've just used, which is SS154, which is the poinsettia. As I said, a really good size die, and it's great because you can create them. I mean, I've just used what I've just shown you, that beautiful color. It's got like a little sheen. You can add distress inks to it if you want to, but it would work great on vellum. If you've got vellum, you can do different effects on that one, and you've got those options. And then if you wanted a leaf to finish it off, we have got the festive winter foliage there, and it's SS155, and it's normally $9.98 everybody, and it's only $6.98. So that is the last item for the show. If you want it, just pop it into the comments, and for those people that missed the show, you can watch it back. But that is the last item for tonight's show. Oh my goodness, I don't know where tonight's gone. It's gone so quick, everybody. So remember, if I've missed any questions or queries, the girls will pick them all up tomorrow and also on Wednesday. But we're coming to the end of the show. I hope you've had some inspiration from the card shapes that I've done and some top tips. And I see some of you have picked up some deals. Now remember, the next Super Saver show is going to be on next Monday, and that will be all. That's actually, I think, the last Christmas show that we're doing. I'll tell you next week. I don't know what day of the week it is, but yes. So if you want to join us for that, if you wanted some last minute deals that we have on there, and if anybody's missed last week's show that we did with Mandy on the cadence, don't forget you can watch on catch up, and some of those products are still available. So just to recap how the system works, I know we've got some newbies on here as well. For anybody that is totally new to using this system, please make sure that you private message me your email address and your postal address, so then we can actually work out whereabouts in the world you are, and we can get it sorted out. Julie says, Debbie, I won the like and share in October, but I haven't received it yet. Julie, did you email your address? Basically, that's it. So just remind me, Julie, the person that's won tonight is Belinda Cohen. So congratulations, Belinda, you have won the like and share for tonight, but you need to private message me your postal address. Anybody that wins a prize, okay, please private message me your postal address, otherwise we can't send the prizes out. There is a few people that still haven't sent out or still haven't sent me your address, so therefore that's why you might not have sent your prize might have gone out, but I will make sure that one of the girls looks into that and gets that sorted out. Tina says, talking of deals, I must phone the office. I think of some outstanding orders. No problem, Tina. You do that. Okay. So going back to Anna says, where did time go? I don't know. So just to recap, okay, as everybody's sending me loads of lovely messages, and I can see it. I can see some of the messages on YouTube as well. If you want to order, remember the comments will come up on the side. You can see the code for the item. For example, this one here, it is our stencil. If you wanted the stencil, all you need to do is pop in the comment SS141. As you can see, it will show you on the screen there, and it's only £4.7. Bargain price. That's what Super Savers are all about with Personal Impressions. You're getting bargain prices at today's show. On today's show, I should say. So if you want this, pop it in the comments. Now what will happen is this show will be processed about 10 o'clock tomorrow, and then all the invoices will be sent out tomorrow afternoon or Wednesday morning. And when you actually get your invoice, you will actually get it by email. So please check your spam folder if you haven't got anything by tomorrow lunchtime. And if it still hasn't come through, please contact the office. But when you actually get it, you'll have a payment link, and you'll be able to pay by BACS. You'll be able to pay by PayPal, credit card, debit card, or you can also contact the office and you can pay over the phone. The number is 01787 375 241. Or you can actually contact us at Craft and Chat or at Personal Impressions. Now, if anybody has put any messages through on this feed, the girls will actually get back on it. I can see Belinda says, thank you, it was a nice surprise. Belinda, private message me your postal address, otherwise we won't be able to send out the prize, and that is so important. Marianne says, thank you for a great show, Debbie. I love the cards, must try, they look interesting. But that's the thing about it, I always tell to people is tune in, meet all like-minded people, get some inspiration, get some ideas. You don't always have to buy, but you might see a bargain that you just want, okay? And that's the beauty about these shows. So this show is brought to you by Personal Impressions, and it's our Super Saver Monday, and we will have them again. We're back on here on next Monday at 6:30 for some more Super Savers. So I think that's everything for tonight, okay? Don't forget to any newbies to please private message me your email address and your postal address so we can send out your invoice. And if you have any questions or queries, please just private messages and we'll get onto it straight away. And I think that is the end for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I've made a couple of people smile, picked up some inspiration, and raring to go for the rest of the week for the crafting week. So I'm going to sign off now. Take care of yourself. Make sure you have some crafting going on this week. Don't forget to tune in on Friday and see Lou Sims on Create and Craft. And Mandy will actually be on Hobby Maker TV on Monday. And I think she is on the 21st at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. She's got some fabulous mixed media techniques going on over there. So that's enough for me. I'm going to say good night from Dave and myself. Take care, stay safe, God bless you all. I'll see you again very, very soon. Ta-da for now, and